Anyway, never mind this. I had to use the box because I've got a one-bladed fan, which I'm going to then recycle or rebuild the fan plate so I can take it on and off, so that way I can also use it with the rest of the engineering department here, which looks like a bunch of junk parts, because it is. Anyway, so as opposed to what people think things are. It's like, sorry to disappoint many people, you know. You know, now I have to smoke tobacco out of this, my chillum, which is kind of annoying. So, it was bad enough that the cops thought my other glass tobacco vessel, because that's what I'm smoking primarily. In fact, I don't even buy papers. Like, people always ask me for papers or something because they think I'm, I'm just buying tobacco, and they don't realize I'm actually smoking it as pipe tobacco. So anyway, just like I've been actually collecting this fine dust as well. Ash, soot, carbon. Now, that's one other thing. As a registered medical marijuana caregiver, also an herbalist by trade, I wish it was by profession, but there's not many schools I can go to for that. I would love to try, but, a lot of my stuff comes from my own initiative and ingenuity, and then, actually talking with actual professionals, going, well, I did this or that, or whatever. So, every time someone's sitting here profiling, every last time, let's put it that way, every time they've come into my house, they try to profile me. That's what's going on here. Doesn't matter how many times I'm like, I'm making YouTube videos. I'm actually, making shit. And yeah, it is functional scientific art. Because it's basic prototyping in the best way. I can't get much crazier other than jumping volts against this if I have a volt generator at this point. That's about it. Which I have most of the parts here to basically build one, plus a spare microwave in the back. Meanwhile, these have no street value. I had some other individuals out there in cahoots with Joshua James Betts, and he got kind of caught in between these people. That's why I say in connection with, but it's more like he was actually they attempted to Ponzi scheme him into it too. In fact, like I said, these people started coming out of the woodwork, and suddenly all this was downhill from the last, 3-4 days. I was escalating tensions. Even my neighbors thought shit was going, Neighbors in the crossfire, in other words. And it was just at the end of my PR campaign. So, as soon as I can get rid of these people that have these stigmas for recycled parts and junk that I'm building with, which is also a sad thing, the fact that I've been building with spare parts and junk, and everyone just doesn't matter. But it does, because at that point the only thing people believed was I was building a bomb. Okay? That's the only, out of all the shit I'm doing electronically and wirelessly, and even have a fucking sign in front of my house for it, I still rent here, it doesn't matter. I'm still the fucking occupant, I'm still the renter, the leasee. Legal words. People want to play legal lingo words in this bitch. It's still mine. I'm still responsible for repairs from the state of move-in, which hasn't changed much. And even the maintenance man wanted to know what the hell was holding this up. Nothing. There's not even a base plate on it. It's got to be removed anyway. It's on a previous video. So that's probably one more thing people didn't realize. See, that's mine. That's why I took out real damage on my property. Now, if they're trying to make claim on this, I already looked up the window. That's why I said, I did it beforehand. I looked up the window beforehand and said, you know what, bitches? You don't want to take me to court yet? You still want to play game? Then, psh, and only the inside piece is busted, not the other. Isn't that cool? That's precision. That's how close. That's how precision. That's my real skills. That's the martial arts shit I'm talking about, is lethal type martial arts that I can put on a show with. but I can't really demonstrate its full lethality. If you can't see the eagle or the phoenix bird there. Anyway, I also work with biokinetic energies as well. So, the human body is a static electrical biocarbonate conductor. So that's another edge over for the what to call it. I even have this for spare parts so I can get the laser out of the DVD, and because it has actual, I'm looking for the high stereo restorer. So, you know, people just thought I was doing this shit out of some type of mania or something. Meanwhile, I actually went to school for all of this. So I'm educated and I already have experience. Now this is the other thing. Why are the real things I'm doing being ignored?